Good afternoon, everybody. This is Bob Iacchino along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners. Afternoon Path Chat for March 30th, covering the futures markets. We're just going to do a quick update on crude oil. In the news, crude oil-wise, we saw the EIA numbers yesterday. We talked about them a little bit. You had another increase in crude oil stockpiles, but only by 900,000 barrels, so a lot less than expected. And we had our third multi-million barrel draw of gasoline. And I've mentioned it before, 2.2 barrels of crude oil to make 1 barrel of gasoline. Russia, the world's largest oil producer. Yes, a lot of people don't know that, but Russia passed Saudi Arabia at the end of last year. They ended up with a little over 10.2 million barrels a day, with Saudi Arabia at about 10.05. Russia was the largest non-OPEC producer to agree to cut production, and according to Energy Minister Alexander Novak, they're 2/3 of the way there. They've cut oil production by 200,000 barrels a day. They were supposed to cut it by 300,000 total. So they're 2/3 of the way to the target that they said they would reach. This little bit of upward momentum we're seeing might actually encourage the OPEC and non-OPEC production cut team, for lack of a better phrase, to get back into the game of extending this cut or even adding to the cut to try and get the momentum back above that 55.24 that they could never really get the market to sustain above. That'll become more important as we near the IPO of Saudi Aramco, because they will want oil prices as high as possible when Saudi Arabia actually IPOs the government-owned and the royal family-owned oil company on the NYSE coming up shortly. Let me turn it over to Mike to let you know what he's seeing on the charts. Mike, it's all yours.
Okay, great. Thanks, Bob. We talked about the trendline trade triggered yesterday, got a slight pullback, which enabled for entry to get proper reward to risk with a stop down here. First target here, second target here, hit the first target. The stop would then remain slightly below today's low and the 8, and we have one and final target where we have that flattening 50 exponential moving average and this significant level. This is going to be very significant resistance, and also you see a downward sloping trend line. So that is the second and final target, and then the trade comes off. So that's all we have for you. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you guys for watching. Cheers, everyone. We'll talk to you in the next Path Chat.